Hello everybody, welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. My name is DFree, and in this video we are going to go ahead and do the thing. We're going to go ahead and fully 100% Piccolo in it, and that doesn't even sound right. So I will never say it again, but just for this one time, guys, you got this one-time pass to post that in the comments. Piccolo in it. Yeah, he's not 100%. I don't know. I felt like saying 100% felt good. It sounded right, but then I was like, wait, it kind of sounds like I'm saying he's 100%, but he's not. I ain't got the orbs for that right now. I'm working on another project, another intelligence type project. So first and foremost, love that art, love the triple Piccolo there. If you see a super attack, which of course you will in the video, he produces a bunch of Piccolos, pause, and he goes ahead and uses special beam cannon, Makanko Shapo. So first and foremost, leader skill, 2 key, 70% HP and defense. If you're wondering why I'm doing it on global, it's just because I've been fortunate or unfortunate enough, I guess, depending on how you look at it, to pull enough of these guys to SA10 him and open his paths. Over the course of my global lifespan on JP, I haven't had the pleasure of being blessed by the Piccolo. So his special beam cannon does supreme damage and greatly raises attack for 1 turn. That's pretty awesome. Below that, we have access to 80% attack and defense, but HP is 80% or below. If you ever ask me, I always choose a below passive, assuming that it's a higher number. You know, ideally I want below 99% because that's the closest thing in this game when it comes to a HP restriction to being guaranteed to having it all the time, you know, because, you know, something's like, oh, above 30%. Well, what happens if you get knocked below 29%? You don't get it, but below 99%, you always have it. Or I guess above 30%. You know, you go below 30, you don't have it anymore. You get my point? But 80 is pretty cool. The only ones I really don't like are like below 50%. Like Tapion, I freaking hate that. I really do. I like Tapion, AGL Tapion. I hate below 50%. It's so stupid. But nonetheless, this is a very balanced unit. He has very balanced stats as well. And he has a nice set of links too. Prodigies, that's viable. Experienced Fighters, another viable link. Brainiacs is usable, 10% attack and defense after it got the update. It has 25% for First Awaken. He has a very nice set of links, right? He has Namekians. Whatever. We don't use that. Nail! I saw you, Nail! Otherwise, you know, I would say this is the best Piccolo in the game. But based on sheer stats, I think that the LR Piccolo is probably better. But I would say at 100%, this one probably would wind up hitting harder just because of this. And then due to the 80% boost right here. So there's that, but this Piccolo is awesome. So hope you guys enjoy, of course. Subscribe if you're new and all that other good stuff. On the right hand side of the screen, we do have the video recommendations for this video specifically. Tournament of Power pack opening, and then we have the full Bardock and Mass because he says he's not Bardock. Opening video, or not opening video. Team showcase. If you're wondering about this guy, he has no real merit on this team. He's not going to do a whole lot, but he does have one advantage that the intelligence, well, two actually. 2 advantages that the intelligence version of this character could not provide me for this specific video and this video alone. First and foremost, the fact that he's a physical type and not intelligence type really helps because he's not getting any sort of boost from leader skill, meaning that he also is not going to be very tanky. I'm going to need to get below 80% easily, you know? That's one thing, if you want to even consider that. Secondly, he has this right here, and it doesn't have this. Intelligence does not have experienced fighters. He trades it in for another link. Too lazy to look it up, but he trades it in front of the link. He does not have it, so this makes him one of Piccolo's better buddies with that and with First Awakened. So yeah, there's that. Also, quick little tidbit: we're using Super Int because this guy's not on any categories. In the future, he will be a part of the Namekian category, I'm assuming. I haven't even looked at that because it's trash. That's how I feel about it. But you know, on JP anyway. But I feel like he should be in Realm of Gods. Maybe. I know it's kind of loose just because Piccolo himself never got promoted to deity status. Like, you know, if there was a Dende card, for example, he would be in it. Even though he's technically a normal Namekian, he is Kami of Earth, you know? So he's the god of Earth, so he would be in there technically, right? Same reason why Kami is in there as well, too. But the thing about Piccolo is, like, you know, maybe not the early iteration of Piccolo, you know, but this Piccolo has Kami infused with him, so I guess maybe, but I don't really care enough to argue semantics. It's just kind of like weird Dokkan logic. They do weird things sometimes. They don't make a whole lot of sense. Or sometimes they make sense, but we don't realize it at first. But hopefully in the future he gets under a good category. But for now, this is the best team he can be used on. Especially doubling that notion because we're on global. But for today's question of the day, anyways, and what I mean by that is this goal was just behind. But anyways, for today's question of the day, let me know which Piccolo is your favorite in the game and why. Is it this one after this showcase? Is it physical Piccolo that gives the incredible defensive increase? I love that Piccolo. I just wish he gave himself some sort of attack increase. Can we get rebirths for rebirths, please? And just like keep them level 120 and not make them LRs, please. Some people will want them to be LRs. I don't want them that. I just want you to update your really crappy old school passives for these really, really original rebirth units and make them meta relevant these days. Anyways, for me, I think it's going to be this Piccolo, though. I really thoroughly enjoy this Piccolo. So I'm going to go ahead and I don't have the passive active. This is like the best possible rotation for Piccolo when I don't have his passive. But I also can't play too loosely with UI here just because I don't want to go down in one hit, right? He has no attack increase, no key increase or anything like that. So he's just relying on sheer links at this point or support from the other units. Okay, 7,000 damage, boys. It's lit, 7,000. Okay, well, Piccolo at least is tanking pretty good for the most part, right? He does a good job tanking. I'm not very happy about this. 58. Okay, that's not too bad. That's enough to knock me below the threshold, which is all I really wanted in the first place. Okay, so from here, I'm going to let the Gogeta go in the first slot. I'm going to bounce that Goku off rotation. I'm going to make Gogeta and Vegeta, excuse me, target Goku. And actually, the Goku will target Goku too, just to get rid of him, because I want him to be gone. Hopefully one of these guys gets a crit or an additional super or something like that. That'll help out a lot. Also, I know this is a late upload today. Forgive me. I just had a lazy day, man. I haven't felt like doing anything. And, you know, it's weird for me because I typically put out, at minimum, like 2-3 videos a day. And that's mainly because I get so backlogged on videos. And it's like, oh, crap, I've recorded 10 videos today. And then I do it again tomorrow. It's like, oh, crap, now I have 15 videos to put out in, like, 3 days. But forgive me for that, though, in all seriousness. You were like, oh, man, I wish DFree uploaded. Yeah, I guess it's kind of like a break day, you know? Every now and again I got those. I'm human. Anyways, so Piccolo this time around does have the First Awaken and Experienced Fighters and his passive, so that's great. So he should do pretty good damage. 532k. Can we crit? No crit at all. No good damage either. He's about 40%, plus 2,000 or so attack. He's screwed by being an intelligence type just because he gets the innate natural level 5 increase to dodging, which isn't a bad thing naturally. It's just I would prefer on him to get him more additionals and or critical hits just because of the ability to greatly raise his attack for one turn. Additionals would be so valuable on a unit like him. So ideally, if I could, I would want an additional super after the first attack, getting that double stack, and then the next attack to be a critical hit. Additional super here. Can we get a critical hit? Are you going to give me exactly what I want Piccolo to give me? He did. That's exactly what I want Piccolo to do. Except I don't want Piccolo to try to solo the event because he can't do it, and I don't want to put that pressure on him. Man, that's exactly what I want Piccolo to do, though. That's funny. So this time he does have support, though, in the last slot, so that's nice. And he has 49,000 defense, boys. It's lit. Boys and girls, of course. Yeah, like I said, about 40%. I didn't have the int orbs. I wanted to give them to him. I'm just working on a different intelligence type unit project right now for another Was He Worth the Orbs. Sometimes those come in waves, and then sometimes they slow down just because I run out of orbs, and then I get them back, and I'm like, yes, the game needs like an orb refund, like something like that. That'd be so lit if they had an orb refund. I'd be like, yep, 100% it. No longer 100% it. I'd be able to pop out Was He Worth the Orbs every day of my life. Ah, man. Let me go ahead and use this. Just because I, again, don't really trust UI. This is actually kind of annoying. I want to use the Baba, to be honest. Not the Baba, the Ghost. I really want to use the Ghost Usher just because I really don't trust UI. Like, if he gets it, whatever. I don't care. If I die here, I'll use an item, a stone, whatever. Just because I know that I, again, could. This is one of those times I'm taking a risk, okay? I know I could beat it. Crit, crit, crit. Oh, man, Piccolo, come on. Oh my God, crit. Please, finally, do what I wanted. Oh, he did it. He's still not doing very much damage, though. He's not breaking the 1,000,000 damage threshold in this video. He really needs a 150% attack category leader. He really needs it. 150 or 170. Because even with the links and with the support, 80% apparently isn't enough. He needs to either be at 100% or he really needs to get under a 150 plus leader for attack increase. Because that's just not enough. But he gave me exactly what I wanted, so I can't even be mad. What did he do mathematically? Let me know in the comments. Did he do like 800k collectively? I think so, something like that. We did use the Whis last turn, so I'm not going to use anything here, and I trust Gogeta's defenses. Yeah, 1200. There's a super. I expected him to super there in the first slot. He typically will. So, 25. That's nothing. That is nothing at all. Oh my gosh. Make sure you double hashtag Piccolo in it in the comments. That doesn't even sound right. And that's the only time. You know, it says Krillin in the comments right there on the video on the right-hand side, but for this one, it says Piccolo in it. Imagine in your mind's eye that it says Piccolo in it. Oh, man, like a Piccolo. The musical instrument. All right. Can we crit? Of course not. No additional either. Okay, well, this is, again, Piccolo's best rotation. You got Gohan, his son. He got his son Gohan. He has his son's what's it called? Sperm donor in the last slot. All those links and that support. Oof. All right, can we do it? I'm gonna take the turn though. I'm going to take the turn just because I don't feel like using any more valuable items than a Ghost Usher. Like a Ghost Usher is valuable, yes, but not so much for me right now because I have troves of them. Okay, so that is it. We're going to go for this finally right here. Hopefully this finishes the turn and, well, finish the event. Hopefully Piccolo can get the finishing blow. Additional, oh man. All right. Well, Piccolo, you tried, buddy. You tried. You tried for sure. Okay, so final shot goes to Gogeta just because you know he's Gogeta. You know he gets the job done. Oh, goodness. There's a little fruit fly right here. I think I'm about to die, guys. And that's going to be the real bye, guys. Going to give you that real life bye, guys. All right, Gogeta finished it off. So, anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comments about Piccolo. Yeah, ain't 100% it, so try to judge him based off of what he could be at 100%. He would be hitting over 1,000,000 on a critical hit, of course, like every other unit, right? He has room for like plus 3,000 more attack to be added to him, and he'd be tanking a bit better, etc., etc. Again, I just ain't got the orbs, so forgive me for that. But anyways, have an awesome day. Thank you guys. I appreciate the continued support, and I'll catch you guys in the next Dokkan Battle video.